Picks in the bottom of your screen, Lyric, and we've got PP God's Bard.
Yep, so, let's just quickly jump into what these comps do is we're going to probably get in the game very soon.
On the head once again, sir, is Langxing's only level 2. This cute little dinosaur has his TP coming up with his friend, but Langxing flashed gold card from Zika as Mole comes on in with the flight. Spotted out by a ward. I don't think Media cares here. He's moving up while Dragon's being done, and this is obviously a very good response play. Dragon now gives over the information after being taken. And Zika's ready to roam up as well. He's in Fog of War. Mole's going to walk over a ward, though, Lyric. As Destiny gets used, he goes past the Zoe, heads up to topside. Meganar about to come up, but again, the timing from BLG hits him before their objective.
And I definitely feel good on the side of BLG, not... Oh, my God.
I think it's solo kill. I think Langxing flashing away. I think it's too late. He gets bopped away only just as Destiny. Where's it going to be used? Ping's getting slammed down to the side. The Fog of War, but I don't think it worked out. Into Ragnarok. Zika has to flash away. Mole sandwiching them down. The Tempered Fate locks onto 2. Might not be Meteor, but that means it gives them time to reposition. Bubu as well is going to die. It's 2 kills over to V5. PP God sets it up. And Weiwei getting hit hard. Meteor set up with another kill. The trade, because Mole came into the league with his Zoe. I put him up there with people like, maybe Rookie and Knight to a degree. Langxing getting low again this time. It's a bait. Mole gets the kill, and Langxing's like, I did it on purpose this time. You're a fool, and I'm getting top turret.
And it's so disappointing to see from UV when BLG so far giving V5 a lot of breathing room to get back into this game.
And the setup for a carry in the mid lane.
Recalls come on after this, and we're going to start seeing some vision placed down bot. Currently, V5 do have some buff.
But V5 happy to try and look for the pick. But PP God moving in without the rest of his team. That was a head scratcher. Now he dies, and Mole trying to get a kill onto Mark. He's close though. On the wing. Paddlestar doesn't connect. But
Langxing
coming in for the TP onto Bubu. Look at where the rest of BLG are. They've got the flanking position. They pull back in the end, hoping to settle this Dragon dispute as Weiwei's walking in. Paddlestar first. It's an auto from Meteor. I think the camp spawn and stop Mole from getting that is, oh my God, the bullet time doesn't get force as well. These are great conditions for Mole to thrive under.
Also making his way towards that Horizon Focus, already having the Hextech Alternator in there as well. You can expect the Phoenix Codex maybe working his way towards a Zanya's Hourglass at the same time with the fact that you're up against Triple A.
On this team as well as Mole over the wall once again. Destiny's been used. They've actually cornered him out as he comes out of the portal jump. He's been knocked up and he dies. The shutdown goes over to the Graves. He's going to feel pretty good. Is he going to overextend? The answer is just a resounding yes. In the wave smokescreen there, he flashes. I'm not sure why. To try and delay time while they get Dragon, fair enough, but RV5 going to survive Magical Journey out. Bubu there with the zone.
Going, and it goes back to, Mark's here.
It's a flank, and you know what? PP God gets sent back into the Ragnarok here for the Olaf while Curtain Call right down the middle. BLG are going to take their first kill of the fight, and Bubu stands back trying to get the turret, which is very worth it in the end. Mole forward with a fake flash, wants a Sleepy Troll Bubble, lands it onto this top laner. Teleport as well as Mole picks up another kill. Langxing teleport. Here we go again, though. Flash was used in the last engage, and I'm sure Langxing regrets it. He's dead. If he survives, I'll give everyone in chat $5. Yeah, true, because BLG are pushing down an inner turret, and the gold just keeps going up. You pulled out the gold lead before. BLG
making champion, not really much by his own merit, but just kind of the way the drafts in the early game panned out.
But, hey, they can always do things like this, right? Mark re-engaged because he knows the fight can come through. Destiny off the side, gold card. They want to kill this Zoe, but Mole goes golden, flashes away from the bullet time while PP God is the first to die. The shock blast is magnificent as Mole runs for his life. They get a trouble bubble, they get a deadly flourish, but V5 is still on the hills, running away. Zika with his movement speed wants to find Mole. He's gone into the portal jump. Oh no, has he exposed himself for too long as Meteor Q's against the wall. Aiming walks through though, and that'll be enough. Mole's dead, and so with it is V5's hope for winning anything else. Y4 in the wave, shock blasted, Bubu and Zika send out a couple of cards and a hammer. And that'll be Baron. Most likely BLG winning. That would be the greatest dichotomy of this top laner for game 1. But
also, I have a question. Did Amy flash Gale?
Wall marks here once again. Mole set himself up for disaster with the portal jump. Tempered Fate doesn't connect. The Destiny there. They're in a choke. Gold card at the ready. Collateral damage lines true. And V5 now, they say we're coming for you, but I don't think BLG care. As they take the Dragon.
V5, they have more items. The V5 just don't have the options in their toolkit to be able to deal with BLG. Which hurts, Hysterics. Me saying that hurts, but it's true.
It's the truth. That's right. That's what matters. That's what shows you're an unbiased caster. Is Zika in a side lane with Baron buff. There's a gold card at the ready. PP Gold's walking in while Meteor is such a threat. The man from the Mafia. If you annoy him, you know what's happening. You're going to end up in a body bag as against the wall. Guess who's going down first? PP God, first to die from the Mafia. The second one, oh, Meteor's just running in melee range, collateral damage. He gets a double kill. But we know this is over, chat. We know in 28 minutes' time that BLG have absolutely spanked the life out of V5. Their defense is trying, but V5 know this inhibitor is going to go down too.
And Meteor, this is why he has so many loyal fans that will talk about this guy's high highs in 2019, because in any game...
Okay, a V5 going to find something here. Tepid Fate misses. Mole wants to go in. What a kite to the side. Hits Trouble Bubble anyway, but hey, they want to kill Meteor. I don't think it's that easy. He just kites back. Another double. V5 are in trouble. Look at where Mark is. Hello, and good night to V5 as we say... That's all she wrote. Lungxing with his first ultimate of the game, and it will also be his last.
Great play overall coming out from BLG, obviously dominating the first few minutes, and that advantage pretty much steered them through the rest of the game as they are going to take down Victory 5.
The top caliber team, right? BLG, what we wanted to see was a team that could really take control, take by the reins, and this is what they've done. Game one, all them, all the time. And Mole tried his hardest, but Meteor tried even harder than hard. He was the best. He was 11-0-3 to end that one.
Again, nice to see some revitalized play from Funny because we're completely swapping around. V5, definitely going to play around topside this game. Lilia, 280 soul laners. We just saw Jason against Gnar. BLG, we know Kalista Taric is an...
In the end, he gets hit by the Ren once more. Meteor's coming down, and Lyric, you know exactly what's going to happen here with the Dazzle forcing the flash. Y4 dodges. PP God wants the shield of Duran. He gets it as Meteor needs to be flashed on for that last hit.
But we do see Weiwei making his way down, so maybe trying to set up a gank. Of course, PP God having great gank set up. Mole also has push in the mid lane right now.
On top of aiming. Y4's there as well, and down comes a Galio, or rather Weiwei, who can spin to win on top of aiming. That's the first kill. Mark slow, but so is Y4 as the second spin comes out. Heal there for the movement speed. Swell Seed necessary. Mark doesn't have flash, and he knows he's dead. Weiwei now 2-0, and there's nothing. That's a big wave pushing.
Yeah, Bubu doesn't know it all.
Yeah, so Swell Seed comes in. Sleep's going to come down as well. He's going to go into Mega, but if he ever comes out of this slumber, way across different parts of the map than we expected. Aiming is pushing in, and you know what? There is a bit of a Fate's Call about to come through. I can sense it with Mark. He's going to tank up, and here we go. Aiming pops his ulti, wants to do it into PP God, but instead they run away. The taunt comes through.
Most common. So I'm not the Kalista expert, but...
Doesn't matter. You're an expert. Just leave it at that.
No, and so it's nice that even though V5 haven't been able to build up the topside lead as fast as BLG did, as BBU gets engaged on.
He flashes behind the minion wave so he doesn't go to sleep, but you know what? If he dies, there's sleep still there. Weiwei dunks him down in a very cute way and runs away, but you know, the flash matched by Meteor on this Olaf can't dodge away in the end from an auto attack.
Aiming continuing to pressure Y4.
It's back and forth, the tug of war. Obviously, the other F word was flee, if anyone's wondering, is now into the mid lane. It's a bit of a lull again, but this time onto Zika's part. He gets slept down, and the fighting continues. Good dazzle onto PP God. Bubu wants to ult him backwards, but he doesn't get the chance. His sleep was already used. The Gnar into the wall, only PP God. The Cosmic Radiance coming down from Mark. Couple of seconds of invulnerability might set up for Meteor to land the Undertow onto Lungxing. He goes into Ragnarok and gets the first kill. Now onto PP God, the Undertow flashed away from, but sniped down. Viking does it best.
Definitely want the all-in coming out from Kalista and Taric, but Bubu trying to build up the rage bar.
Fate's Call used. Mark goes in first. Dazzle doesn't connect, but that's a three-man sleep onto core carries as well. The Fate Sealed sets up for the hero's entrance. It won't land, but PP God now in range of killing down aiming as Y4 on the chase. The Winds of War help, and V5 execute their comp to a T.
A nice job seeing nice play, coming out.
Nevertheless, V5 are going to let PP God tank up the turret so they can pull this objective down. Hitting their second turret of the game, first item, are in very comfortable positions moving into this mid game.
And we also have the Shirelias coming out with the Leandri, so he's going to be able to do a lot, especially to these neutral objectives, maybe later when Baron comes up. But going to be a massive fight, a massive threat, in these team fights as well, which when you're 4-1-3, going for a more snowball-oriented build, I guess can be expected.
All right, what's happening bot? Let's see. Media's running in.
Team system as
Sleepy time. Okay, I think he fell asleep before he could get inside. Mark comes back out with the Cosmic Radiance, but the burst damage is there. As soon as Aiming and Mark come out, they're still dead and knocked up into the sky. V5 trying to take us to a game number 3 at 20 minutes in. It's looking pretty one-sided, and BLG are just struggling to find the picks on the back end as Meteor jumps back in. That could be a mistake. With Ragnarok, the damage is still true. In goes Mole here. And can't get the fate sealed off. Actually, Mole dies in the end, which is not good. Zika there, boom! Lungshing almost dies as well. Okay, look at what's happening. We're just fighting on multiple ends. BuBu gets a 2-man ulti. He's going to knock him down too. He's going to get both of them, Lyric, until Lungshing fires off a blast. Zika's flying on in. He has a fake flash, and holy hell, did V5 just smite? There's no one near. BLG soldier on, and at 21 minutes, they'll find the first Baron of this game.
And at this point, right, in that back line, BLG actually just going to take it slow and just siege down mid-turret, actually, before getting that vision.
Good burst by Zika actually lands the trouble bubble. Golden is way away. V5 lose the turret with the Baron minion doing pretty good work here, and the range is massive. They want the sleep onto Mark. He's at half, but Weiwei doesn't pull the trigger just yet.
And this will just even out to a dragon for the side of BLG.
Heals up again, and we're just dilly-dallying around this turret as PP God gets ignited down as well. And you know what? V5 might have to give this one up.
They definitely do. I was just going to say, V5 don't actually have any wave clear, so that's why their only option is that the age-old one, Hysterics, where you give up something.
Fate sealed. Mark probably dead here. Mole goes back on in. But a Sleepy Trouble Bubble is hit. Where's the Paddle Star follow-up? In comes Zika. The cameraman just going everywhere, though, for the second as Lungshing and Weiwei now have to deal with the rest of BLG. I think BuBu teleported in here. Why did V5 take that path? Weiwei, he might be fast. Is he out, though, is the real question. Heading towards the red side jungle. Going to duck around, but BuBu can just hop here. PP God coming in to support, and Aiming's now over the wall as well. This is a sleep to save Weiwei's life. And
then re-engage onto V5. Things should work out as V5 just starts Baron.
And they'll know that Aiming's in the bottom side, so they start the engage onto PP God. Mole comes in off the side, off the wing to get the Cosmic Radiance, and they've found enough. BuBu's the first one to go down, and V5 will find another in Mark. The Shock Blast hits Meteor for half, and Zika has to turn this around with a great Paddle Star onto Mole. Almost does. Has a lot of healing, though, Lyric, so we'll be able to get back in the fight. But does this stop the Baron? Zika might. Onto PP God. He flies across the river. And BLG even the score.
This is also the problem, right? You actually don't have any, like, point-and-click engage on the side of V5. It's mostly just been Mole jumping in with his ultimate, giving enough time for the others to follow up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Zika onto Weiwei. Goes Golden. Whiteball stands in front of it, though. Dangerously so. Doesn't follow up. BuBu has Mega Gnar Lyric and level 16 with the flash. He's going to be huge. He's over the wall, about to transform. Mole misses his ult right through the goalpost. He comes back in, and this sets up for the hero's entrance. Now the sleep to come down as Aiming's just been tackled to death. In go V5 for the team fight. A sleep finally comes through, and BuBu, I didn't see his ultimate, but it doesn't matter. V5, kill 3, lose 1. They're going to get the Baron in this game.
Yeah, V5 should be able to big injection of gold.
No, they didn't. The Baron's going to help push these turrets. Up to inhibitor turrets now through mid, through top. Look at bot, the wave pushing in. And it's going to go down so fast with the inhibitor now exposed through top and mid as well. V5 might be pushing in to break the inhibitors and just set up for the team fight win.
I wonder, looks like they will.
Despite Kalista not really having any tanks that she has to get through, still range. V5 right now playing with it so well, and the range that they're going to be poking in as PP God wants to engage. The third inhibitor turret at the ready, where they're going to start the fight, going to the backside. It's fate sealed from Mole. That just zones away BLG as the inhibitor goes down.
Yeah, Weiwei.
Oh, there's the sleep. It's into the Cosmic Radiance. Luckily, it hits. That may have neglected the play, but Y4 ults in anyway. In with the Justice Punch to seal the game, send it to a game 3. V5 at the bed of the Nexus. And now with 5 members alive, there's going to be a hard ass from Mark, Meteor, BuBu, the supporting stuff of BLG. And getting pushed up again, Lungshing jumps on in. Wei Zonya's just to BBM. And BuBu, he won't have the Mega Nard to turn this one around. Wyfall's heading forward. Will actually go into GA, but you know this game's over. BuBu gets popped up for a little bit, sends it back for the ulti. The next is still there. And yes, it will be a Game 3 between BLG and V5.
And a player we need to talk about right off the bat is one that we didn't talk about as much in game was Wei because BLG wanting to play around that top side.
We are actually seeing that there's a bit of an engaged top side. We came in the perfect time. It's 0-0, maybe the first piece of action. BuBu has no mana and Wei goes in. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 3 of V5 and BLG. As over Scuttle seems to be the play.
Mole doesn't have any mana, though.
And they're going for the engage. On to Meteor once again. He puts up the shield. A 2-man shield of Duran from Zika. But BLG want to run away from this one. Sleep only onto the Nautilus, who gets sniped on out and flashed on over by Zika. Very gold efficient as the ability haste there. But top side, we're now into Dominus. The Hextech ultimatum launched down. It's going to be a 2 versus 2 where they're just turning onto Wei. BLG bring in the help as well. Oh my lord, Zika flies on through and he blocks the Paddle Star as well, the burst damage needed from Mole. Meteor doing the same, he's ignited down Mole, steals a flash himself, and I think he's going to turn it around. They bait him in, BLG have walked in, they've burned so many flashes, and a triple kill at 9 minutes.
And it's going to be harder now. I wonder if this is where BLG does make their play towards topside. I think BLG should ignore this.
And they're going to start the engage. BLG, are they going to really ignore it? Sleep comes down and in comes Meteor. They actually have a great position. They still get the first kill on the side of V5, but it's traded off quickly with nothing much Mole can do. PP God's leading them on a chase, and the tree is back amongst his friend in the bushes as the teleport comes through as well. This time around, it's going to be BuBu who finds himself over the wall, and PP God just smashes down with a bit of nature. Everyone loves trees until you cut them down. He's still sitting there. So we're going to have a very late Soul if we even get to that, or even Soul, to say the least. Elder is what I meant before. Lungshing getting dove, and BLG making a quick play. They're not sacrificing Dragon as of yet, which has only just been started.
And I mean, it was a telegraph play for the side of BLG. Nice coming out from them. V5 going to answer in response with the Dragon and the mid lane turret. Both of these objectives were free for V5 regardless, so that's why we wanted to see BLG make that play towards the top side, get that kill, and even potentially the tower with Camille.
Will they kill Mark as well? That's the question. Into the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Mark, not enough range from Mole. And
a bit more, and obviously the global tools that BLG have. So I'm sure we're going to continue to see a lot of those same side lane and pick tools come.
Exactly where she wants to be, but Ping's getting thrown down while V5 are just going to angle for mid.
Skirmishes. They're giving BuBu way too much breathing room. They're making a lot of the decisions on the objectives that they can go towards the lane. And BuBu just got this for absolutely nothing. And I guess the response could be right.
Name, and BLG still going to sit around mid. They're not going to give away the inner turret for free, but I don't think there's any choice. V5 just move up, and there they go. Another objective goes down. They want to find the fight. Dodge away here from aiming, and he's actually going to get slept. No, runs out of range in the end. They go in for the twisted advance, and Bullet Time zones him out, but Mole's in there again, and Mark still hasn't been locked on down. And Wei can't find the target either. Meanwhile, BuBu's just hitting down turrets. As the poke comes through once again, and holy yep, down he goes, and V5 in front of Baron. Are they going to take it? They're worried about BuBu.
I was going to say, though, V5 need to transition this into more. Maybe if they can get a pick on a BuBu, this can turn into Baron.
Wei gets down pretty dangerously. He's already used the sleep, the trouble bubble there. It is sleep for sleep. There's double sleep on this team, I just realized. I don't know what happens if you get a trouble bubble and then a little bit. Dredgeline goes into the wall. Mark wants in with the death charge, but Lungshing flashes in. While in the meanwhile, backline access enabled here from Meteor. Sets up for the hero's entrance. And V5 are like, get out of my lane. As Lungshing is tanking up still with the curtain call lined up. The bullet time as well. All used. Trouble bubbles there. And Mole! Moly moly! Just runs in. Destroys BLG. Exceptional. And the picks are coming through thick and fast. We've got another Dragon going down. It's Soul time, ladies and gentlemen. And
And there we do see the highlight for Mole and Weiwei. Again, so much damage coming out from these two members. They've long been the core of V5 along with PP God. I guess not long. It's been one split, but they're going for Baron, and that's what we want to see.
Hey, long in the LPL standards, that's for sure. Mole zoning off the back. He's hit Bubu though. Hookshot, walkshot away. Mole predicts so, and Bubu is so low that could have changed everything. The sleep goes down as well onto Zika, who has to back away. Mark as well extends the range as Baron goes down. The curtain call here. The grasping roots fly through. Nimble are they as PP God wants to chase this up with the rest of Mole. Zoe is so fast, so cute. And Zoe mains are XDing across the world as they watch Mole pick up yet another flash. Shield of Durand used. He gets into the range. A hook shot, wall shot, but Mole goes golden. The bullet time won't work. He flashes over the wall. Lyric is still alive somehow as Zika runs back in. He too will die. And V5.
So much for V5. Props to BLG. They've kept the gold lead close so far, but V5 should.
4,000 gold. V5 are hitting this top lane turret, and you can see already Bubu's not interested in that. He's just walking towards the mid lane. V5 still pushing in, and for BLG, this is going to be their defense against the Baron buff. Mole runs forward onto Zika, takes a lot of damage. The Trouble Bubble is there as well. Onto the inhibitor as well. Mole misses that last shot, but it doesn't matter. It's enough pressure to push past, get the inhibitor, while Bubu is trying to aim for something for BLG's favor.
Hey, we've seen backdoors win games. Actually, we saw a backdoor win a game against BLG. JDG actually doing that to them. I think it was, again, we need to keep our eyes on Bubu. Can he lock down Mole and combo with the Galio?
Well, he's going in. He's found Mole, and the Hextech ultimatum. Is he going to go down? Goes golden in the nick of time. In comes the Pantheon ult as well. The hero's entrance lines up the side. Mole's dead. To the Windsor floor. He's down. V5 have lost their core carry, and now it doesn't matter. Bubu off to the side. Weiwei's running away. I think Bubu needs to be careful about this one. The hookshot, wallshot doesn't connect. He's spinning to winning, and I think the Dragon going down is a win for BLG. They've stopped the Soul. Weiwei still does a lot of damage. Bubu just wanted to get him away. He's done his job as this Bambi will die in the end, as Clement will call it. And now for Lung Xing. We're fighting as well. V5, you need to cut your losses. You need to run away. If Lung Xing dies, that's a big timer, but a little bit closer, a little bit quicker because there are big power spikes across the board. I'm not going to get time. Bubu's going in. Has he been caught out? Hextech ultimatum to dodge away from Deadly Flash. Sets up for the bullet time. Lines down for the hero's entrance as well. The Shield of Durand hits Mole. Remember, this Zoe is everything for the composition as Bubu runs away. Spin from Weiwei as he goes golden. Low blinking health bars. Lung Xing absorbing the damage though with Gore Drinker is massive on the back line. Look, that's a snipe number one. Snipe number two. Meteor flashes away from the crit shot as Bubu is running. Mole lives on. He's got a Gore Drinker. He uses it in the end because why not? And V5 just need this top laner to keep the push alive.
Yeah, V5 end up winning the BLG. We do still have some inhibitor turrets open, so the fact that you have top lane inhibitor, if you can break down either mid or bot.
Quiet as over the wall, got a Trouble Bubble again. There's a Twisted Advance, follows through. PP God ults down as well. The God, the myth, the legend, or rather the deity is into the backline. They want to hit Y4. Meteor's there, sets up for the Galio ultimate. He flies on down, but remember, I talked about Mole here. As we get a three-man Shield of Durand, it might not matter. V5 live on. Mole bursts them down, and a triple kill already acquired by Y4. Can we get the Penta? No, because Mole has about 10 flashes in his kit. This is all V5 need after an exemplary series. They'll run into the Nexus and take down BLG to propel them in the standings.
Victory 5 are undefeated in their home stadium in